a lot of people seem to be questioning whether or not America is in a position to be criticizing other countries as to how maybe they should run their own elections. Many cases, such as in Germany, where we may be pissed off at Germany for letting in so many immigrants that will eventually flow back to us. Let me tell you something first. They have a very negative opinion of America, and by that I mean Donald Trump, of course. Now, if you were to look at virtually any number, the Europeans hate our guts to an extent, okay? They have a resentment, it's envy, I don't know how to call it really, but again, you look at, RCP, and you were to see an approval in America of the president, Donald John Trump, of 44.4% right now. Of course, those are fake polls. Let's say it's closer to 50%, 47%, but that's what it is. And as you can see right here, we have a question, we have a poll, okay? Who do people in Europe want to win the presidential election according to YouGov? Okay, Denmark is 80% for Biden, Germany 71%, Spain 69%, Sweden 65%, France 64%, England 61%, and Italy 58% for Biden to win over Trump, okay? So it just goes to show how much they hate our guts. But not only that, you look into other factors, which also include President Trump's approval on foreign policy, okay? Foreign policy, now this is what people think in America about the current president. He has a 46% approval rating on foreign policy. Us Americans, about almost half, agree with the president's policy on other countries. If you were to look at what other countries think of us, they hate us, our president. Why is that? Well, the president usually is doing things that are in our interest, which is the whole notion of America first. If you're going to, at any rate, protect our interest, perhaps you might have to spite the Europeans or others, or make them pull their own pants up and and get our nose out of their business, which they don't like because we're supposed to be their daddy. Anyways, the whole point is that the Europeans, because of our America First policy, are going to go against us a little bit. And you can see this in the poll. They don't like us too much. And you know what? That's okay, and that's okay. Because that only means that we're putting the country first. As you can see, our image is falling overall. Under Bush, and went down because of 9/11 perhaps, and the war on terror, where we kind of suck them in towards a never-ending war, which is too bad, I guess. But at the same time, then we have it go back up a little bit because of Obama kissing butt and apologizing for every little thing we might have gotten wrong 70 years ago. But the point is that after Obama, it just kept going down. In fact, it was already going down under Obama, but you look at the polls and they're in all-time lows. And that's in part because of how these countries are so cucked. If you were to look at places like Germany, France, and Canada, these places are as liberal as they have ever been on social issues, where we're more conservative, believe it or not, than some countries, and they just despise us for that specific reason. So as you can see, our approval rating in most countries, especially in the developed European white countries, Australia included, Canada, Japan, industrialized countries, we are disapproved of. Why? Well, the president is, not the country. You know why? Because he's putting America first. And yes, he does have some optical traits, but overall it is a good thing, alright? As you can see, our coronavirus thing has been seen pretty bad, but at the same time, who cares? That's their problem. They're not testing. They're not doing the same thing. Our healthcare system is the best. Spain and Italy are being destroyed by the virus, and while they may be criticizing us for wanting to build a wall, they're the same ones that are being literally, just having, West African, North African immigrants pouring in through the Mediterranean, climbing all the way up through Hungary and wherever, going up to Germany, and these people do nothing about it. Just resentment against us for whatever reason. So as you can see, confidence was pretty high under Obama, but as you can see, it was waffling in certain cases because he was just weak and he was a kiss ass. Sorry, but the whole point is that you're not supposed to kiss butt. You're supposed to get things done. Okay? So obviously, we gotta keep in mind. We have to keep in mind how we are going to tread around the world. Now, sure, Donald Trump is in the leagues of Putin and Xi Jinping of China. Yes, he is seen as like a third world dictator in terms of approval rating in other countries, but what do they know? Did they vote for this president? I don't think so. They're malinformed. They're malinformed. That's just a fact. Okay? Simply put as, Donald Trump could have pretty good approvals in foreign countries if he were to just kiss some butt. But he doesn't want to do that. Why? Because he wants to put America first, okay? And we even have approvals that are higher than George W. Bush. And George W. Bush did not really piss off those countries. Meaning that some people do admire how tough he is, but him being tough may be in counterance to to their own ideals and to their own interests. So do not worry about this. So anyways, that is that. As you can see, we move on to another poll by YouGov. You can see that most of these countries are favoring largely Sleepy Joe Biden over over Donald Trump, as seen in Germany, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, France, Britain, Italy. Okay. So that is that. A lot of people don't think the election will be fair. Maybe that's not a good thing for Donald Trump. Who cares? A lot of people don't really care for Joe Biden. It's just a never Trump vote anyways, and not even a vote, but a support. As you can see, the Europeans are obsessed with this country. BBC, you log in, and the first thing is about Donald Trump. Another thing about a Republican in the Senate in another country. And you wonder, well, why do the Europeans hate us so much? Oh my God. All they hear is about Orange Man bad, and they're not even in the same freaking country. Of course. It's all fake news, and the fake news even extends to other countries. Just how liberal is the establishment, right? So, okay, insane. They're covering the vice presidential debate in Britain, okay? They're losers relative to us, okay? They are sucky. They are not winning. They are not winning, okay? Now, if you were to look back, 46% of Americans approve of the president's foreign policy. These Europeans are against our foreign policy because we're winning, okay? They're tired of us winning. We have to keep on winning. We have to re-elect the president. And we have to keep America great or make it great again, whatever you want to pick. So I was just explaining in this video why the Europeans hate on us and why I don't care, and why it proves that Trump is putting America first, and that is always essential. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Anyways, guys, make sure you comment down below which country in Europe is most like the US. I'm just curious. I would say Britain because of Boris Johnson, but you can think whatever you want. Anyways, goodbye.